What's up, you guys? After Show Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more of The 100. This is season 4, episode 7. I meant to react to this episode on Monday. However, with my new anti-anxiety medication, randomly I just felt really depressed. I'm sorry. Like, honestly, I felt so unbelievably depressed that, like, I did not want to do anything. I was literally just sitting here for like an hour and a half, just trying to get out of the mood. Nothing helped. I went and laid in bed. Like, I just felt like there was a hole inside of me, and it was not fun. It was really not fun. And then yesterday, I was, like, fine. And so, like, I washed my hair, and then all of a sudden, like, maybe like an hour after I'd washed my hair, I just felt it again. I was like, what the hell is this doing to me? But anyways, I am here today. I seem to be fine. So I apologize for, delays and everything, but here we are. Yeah, let's go over the comments. I love looking at what if situations. Just think of what the human race would be like after 5 years with 50 Sky Crew and 50 Ice Nation. Odds are they would have had some kids or something with each other. Grounders would have learnt all about technology and how to shoot. Sky Crew would have learnt how to fight. Kane and Bellamy would have become advice givers, while Clark and Rowan would be the people in charge. Done correctly, the ultimate human race would have emerged after the radiation. Maybe. Or maybe we would just be extinct. Points at Ilian. You, sir, are an idiot. Also, Octavia, I wouldn't say you tried to stop him. All you did was the equivalent of saying, hey, don't do that. Yeah, I mean, all she did was like, hey, I hated this place too. Okay? You didn't really stop. Nice that Octavia was grounder enough for Ilian to save twice. Your home though? Nah. Burn it to the ground. I can't help but feel like Ilian knows Octavia from somewhere. Was his farm near Lincoln's village? I feel like I remember him from the hostage situation where Octavia tried to intervene. Then again, grounder hairstyles and garb look very similar. Lincoln was Tree Crew. Ilian was from Trishan Crew. Oh, okay. He was first introduced this season. Alright, fair. I honestly don't blame Ilian for wanting to destroy all technology. He lived a perfectly happy, normal life until technology was reintroduced to the ground. Yeah, I guess. Once technology showed up, he was forced to kill his entire family. We don't know how or why he initially took the chip, but it was probably because one of his clan leaders told him to. Alright. Fair enough. He also doesn't know the world is ending. That's something only Sky Crew, Rowan, Indra, and Octavia know about. I guess, yeah. I have a question. People on YouTube keep calling Bellamy Bellboy. Why do they call him that? Why? Like, what's that about? I love how Rowan orders the archers to target Clark and then shows the green dots on his chest by everyone on Ridge's edges. It was basically like, checkmate, bitch. In the scene of them pulling the bag from Bellamy's head and then zooming into his face, you can see there are still tears from his eyes from crying, which just kills me. Though it was soothed by him figuring out Octavia's alive, the way his face lights up and becomes hopeful, which is later confirmed by Monty, makes me happy for him. yeah, I thought it was very sweet. Honestly, Bellamy is like, if you had killed her and these chains would be around your neck, Echo, I wouldn't blame him, and honestly, he would have done way worse to her if Octavia had died. I mean, these are just threats that I don't think he could carry through in the situation that he was in anyways. I do get where Riley was coming from when this happened to him by being a slave to other Ice Nation people, but at the same time, that's not Rowan's fault. As even though he is king, he had no idea what those people were doing, so Rowan shouldn't be killed for another person's actions. Exactly, those guys didn't even know that Rowan was king, so like, dude. I also get why Bellamy was trying to get through to Riley, because he had gone through the exact same thing, and he didn't want that for Riley. Like Bellamy said, war made me a murderer, which is commendable of Bellamy to admit his mistakes and acknowledge that, which makes me super proud of him. Yeah, I thought that was good. I also commend Octavia for trying to talk Ilian down, but his mind was already made up. I mean, she didn't really do much. Especially because he basically used saving her to get her back to Arcadia, to get into Arcadia and blow it up. But the thing is, like, it was I can't believe that guy was just walking around and they were just like, yeah, sure, let him. Also, the scene where Clark was coming to negotiate with Rowan and them meeting in the valley is that Eliza tells the story at a con where behind the scenes a staff member on location had to try to quietly usher Eliza towards them, which made Eliza confused as to why they proceed to tell her that there was a bear behind her, approaching her, which caused her to turn around and be like, really? Where? Excitedly, because she was curious. And then there was even one point during it where she had her hands up like she was being robbed. What? Okay, it's random. I never noticed all that foreshadowy info in the first scene there before. This episode might be worth a rewatch in a season or two. Okay, cool. When I first saw this thumbnail, I thought it was Grant Ward for a second. Fair. So I apparently never paid attention to the caption of Murphy speaking the language. And I 100% thought Tony added that bit. In my defense, I creep on myself for the miracle of a horny mistake is a ridiculous statement. I'm glad that this show is allowing characters to have casual sexual relationships, Clark and Nyla. It's really not represented enough in media. Yeah. I'm here for Shan's I don't care about your issues, the world is ending arc. Thank you very much. I don't know how I'm gonna feel this week, but I was taking no shit from anybody last week. I love that they are still keeping Lexa and Lincoln alive through Clark and Octavia. They haven't forgot about their characters, and I love how much of a presence they still have on the show without actually being on the show. Although I agree with you, but also, hello, what about Finn? We don't talk about him much anymore. What's that about? They still have a big impact on the show. I absolutely love Clark and Cade's relationship. That little moment between them and the hug was just wholesome. The Bellamy and Octavia scene always kills me. He was so broken when he found out she died, lit up when he figured out she was alive, and then to have this interaction with her after thinking she was dead, which fucking scared the life out of him. I get why Octavia is acting like that, but it just breaks my heart for Bellamy because he's trying so hard. Yeah. I do agree that Ilian fucked up by blowing up Arcadia, but I don't think he deserves to die for that mistake. he didn't know about Primefire or the fact that the ship was a backup plan, so killing him for a mistake that he made would be a mistake too, because he wouldn't have learned about Primefire or wouldn't learn about his mistakes either. Yeah. That Balak scene, the Balak scenes in this episode were so good. Bellamy worrying when Clark doesn't answer the radio, him worrying as he's opening the sheet whilst hoping it's not Clark. Then the scene with them standing at the beach and that tension, she'll come around and she'll see how special you are. Clark, if I don't see you again, you will. I swear to God, I feel like Bellamy was going to confess his love to Clark right there, but then Clark interrupted him. Just my heart, seriously. Oh, your cat lets you hold her on her back with her stomach exposed, so she definitely doesn't hate to be held by you. She may be nervous, but she trusts you and likes you. If your cat was uncomfortable, they wouldn't let their stomachs be exposed like that. I mean, I don't know, like, she jumped out of my arms the other day, like, when I was carrying her, and she, like, left a scratch on my arm. It wasn't nice. So, I don't know. She was super cuddly last night, I'm not gonna lie. It was nice. Anyways, no, if Jasper had actually been standing in acid, he'd been dead. He wouldn't have been joking. Monty could have been dead too, but probably not since he was held back while trying to save him. Sure, people were panicking, but it was a joke. Nobody got hurt aside from some people's feelings. Was it a good joke? Yeah, not really. Kind of too obvious of a joke to make, and in the light of the situation, probably not the best one to make, but after I'd see that as just a normal boring rain, I wouldn't be cussing him and be like, you got me, you fucker, and just laugh it off. But like I said, some people take shit too serious, and if you can't see the humor in things, when the world is at its darkest, a little bit of humor can give it some light. I mean, that's how I get through depressing times. I try to have fun and keep my mind off things. It's a way of coping with depression, which is a thing that we both are familiar with, and it's exactly what Jasper is depicted as doing. Instead of telling him off for being an asshole, which he might deserve, keep in mind, we've been there. We try to cope by using humor too. Yeah, it's just kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Jasper's just really annoying at the moment. I don't know. You can't really change my mind on that. You saying we haven't seen all this place yet. You have, Fruits. You have. The extremely lit up bunker where Raven and them are working on the Nightblood. You've seen the entire place. You're not gonna be able to fit 500 people in that bitch. If there was more room in that bunker, they'd have immediately said, oh look, there's a fuck ton of rooms over here, and we'd cut to a fun, happy montage of them moving in. Fair enough. It'd be kind of funny if we were making all this fuss about Octavia having survived the fall last episode, and then this first scene she's in, being carried around, she falls off the horse and dies. Cut to the next scene, never to be seen again, and we're left wondering why the fuck they put this in. She already fell to her death. Did we need the extra stab? But instead she's alive, walking that shit off. Walking. She just, after she got stabbed in the gut, got yeeted off a fucking cliff, fell into shallow water. You can use that button now.
TV show's got a TV show.
Hello? Clark has the high ground here. Rowan is like, your move, one hater, and shows Bellamy and Marcus. Bitch, I'd be like, check the view screen, Check the view screen, Uhura. I got about 12 snipers aiming their guns at you. Stand down now, or Asgata is going to need a new king. This is true. Facepalm. Which mother truck thought that it was a good idea to bring along this dude who has been held captive by Asgata since forever and only just got freed? I don't know. Who gave this guy a gun? I don't understand. Whoa, security at Arcadia sucks more than the security at the SGC. Who would have thought it would be possible? They're just letting some random grounder dude YOLO his way around the base with a fucking cart full of loot. Exactly. Who the fuck cares about your past, dude? It's fucking dumbass decisions like this. Taking people along who have no fucking right being there. That's putting everyone at risk. And if you can't get over your petty problems when the world is ending, and they are petty in comparison to the world ending, stay your fucking ass home. Thank you. Jubis, your pip window is rather small, but that quick shot of Murphy kicking the little toy car directly at the camera made me jump a little. Oh, really? Okay. You're right, Fruits. Good question. Where is Emori? That bunker is tiny. What, did she just lock herself in the toilet or something? Someone better go check. I don't know. That's what leads me to believe there's more space. Because clearly she was somewhere. I don't know. Random dude no one cares about. I'm giving my son my spot. He's 5. 5! You. We heard you the first time, mate. I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. Did he just say his kid was 555 years old? That doesn't seem right. This dude doesn't know his own kid's age. And the award for worst dad goes to... Also, what the fuck is a 5-year-old gonna do? Is this kid some super sim or some shit? Like, how is that little shit gonna contribute? Fairly certain we're not gonna be saving the human race with your son's macaroni art and finger painting skills, my dude. Yes. I'm sorry, but what? Do these guys hope to accomplish from killing this grounded dude who destroyed Arcadia? Don't you guys have more pressing matters to attend to? Like, I don't know, I'm just gonna take a stab in the dark here. The end of the fucking world? I'm honestly starting to think these people deserve to die. Seriously, if I didn't already figure out that the barrels are empty, Clark pumping the brakes like that, if those barrels were still full, braking would have yeeted Rowan and those barrels in the back of the truck. It would have exploded on impact. I didn't think of that, yeah. It would have been an explosive ending. Of course we're talking Rowan, Clark, and Bellamy here. They're all badasses. They would have just dusted themselves off and walked away from the giant crater. Not Rowan, though. The explosion would have probably sent him flying across the forest in a plume of smoke, making grounders wonder what the fuck kind of plant they just ate. What, where is this going? He'd land safely back in Polis. Most of his clothing would be fine, but just enough of it burnt off and torn off to show some skin, because this is, after all, a CW show. Where did that go? Also, guys, pretty fucking sure Monty said to be very careful with that fuel truck, since it was our last hope of humanity, and I'm just gonna hazard a guess that rally racing said truck through a fucking forest probably isn't the smartest move to make. But they made it. Kind of weird that we saw Octavia having a flashback of Lincoln's death when we just posted 309 on YouTube. For damn sure we didn't plan it, but we're not that kind of smart. That kind of shit happens all the time. Remember I was like, I just posted like the Enigma episode of Stargate, and then like we met the Tollans on Patreon. I was like, whoa. Anyways, Nada, the barrels are empty. Who could have foreseen that coming? Come on, guys. You're living in a world where savages are running around with bows and arrows. You'd think that securing those barrels would be better, would be a bit of a higher list of the priorities. Look, I've seen this show in its entirety, but even I'm surprised anyone would survive this at this point. The amount of stupid decisions being made. Jeebus, we've got a few months to live here, and these guys are having unsupervised grounded tours inside Arcadia and reckless driving fuel trucks around like they're the fucking Dukes of Hazzard. So here's the thing, why did they have it on a normal, like, why didn't they have it under the cover truck where, like, the Asgata people were sitting? I don't understand why they didn't have it in there. I don't know. Kind of weird that they had them out in the open, but whatever. You know what? You're right, Fruits. At this point, I'd be trying to find that little bunker from season 1, and I'd be heading there with a wheelbarrow full of food, water, spare radiation suits, and guns. I don't know how I'd make it the fuck over there with a wheelbarrow, since it'd probably end up in me stumbling around a lot, which might be hilarious to watch, but if you want to, you're welcome to come join. Maybe bring some board games. Oh my god, my board games actually came today, so that's a good thing. But I'm pretty goddamn sure nobody would notice me cussing the whole way out of the base into the forest. Hell, I'm certain I could make a few trips and they'd still be scratching their heads wondering who's hogging all the good stuff. Come to Tony's bunker. We have cookies and here to slay. Yes, we do. Yes. Anyways, I'll be just a moment and then we'll start the episode. Alright. Let's get into it. She got stabbed and fell. She's just riding a horse. What the hell?
Are you following me?
You won't survive out here alone. Let me help you.
You've helped enough.
You spared my life. I owe you.
I don't want anything from you.
Acid rain?
Should be rain.
Get on.
What is that?
Now! Cover yourself.
Everybody inside! Kane, where's Octavia? Leave your things! Everybody inside! Quickly!
Oh my god!
Kane, someone's outside. Come on.
Only one person didn't make it in.
Come on. Come on. I got you. Come on. I need to find Octavia. She's not here. She took off hours ago. I gotta find her. Bellamy, look, we don't know where she went. We just got back and the robot doesn't have enough power to go searching through. The rain will kill her. She's smart. You gotta trust that she found shelter, okay?
know, that did a lot less damage than I thought it would, but fair enough. I actually thought more people would be trampled.
There's fresh water.
The black rain. What does it mean?
It means we're stuck in here until the storm passes. Doesn't mean we need to talk. Why don't you make a fire? You're good at that.
This is Becca's main research lab, but there are 5 other levels.
See, there's 5 other levels.
Incredible.
It's really you.
I'll go check on Raven in a minute.
She's sedated in the biolab. She had another seizure. Is that an ischemic stroke? Well, that means it can heal, right? Yes. As long as she takes it easy, she'll recover. She's almost as stubborn as you are. And you? How are you feeling? I'm fine.
I don't think so.
Mom, I spoke to Jackson. He doesn't think you're fine. When was the last time you slept?
Well, I'll sleep soon enough. One way or another.
What is that?
It's bone marrow. Known as the theory that Jackson and I agreed should remain untested.
What theory?
We can't create night blood unless we go to space. But Luna can. Theoretically, we can inject ourselves with her bone marrow.
And we become nightbloods. Will it work?
I think so.
Then why'd you take it off
That's-
the table?
What?
Because the only way to know if it
Think you
works
did.
is to test it. And that would mean...
Exposing someone to radiation. Can we do that here?
You turn into Mount Weather, though.
Yes.
Becca was trying to find a cure for cancer using this radiation chamber.
Clark, we would have to expose a human being to enough radiation that would implode every single cell in their body. That's what's coming for us.
I know that, but you just said it. We have no choice.
No. We have to make a choice.
Who do we test?
Mori, hey.
I'm heading up to the house. Does anyone want anything while I'm up there?
No, we're fine. Thanks, Emori.
Now, hold on. Honey, you should go with her.
No, I just got here. I want to be here with you and help.
There is nothing for you to help me with right now. It'll be 5 hours before the samples are even ready to be tested. Okay, go, take a shower, and we'll figure this out when you get back.
Bellamy, turn around! Bellamy, what the hell happened? Bellamy. Bellamy, come in. Right. Suit's useless. You gotta come back in. Bring the robot to the airlock. Bellamy, it's Mark. Are you there? I'm here. Are you on the move yet? Peter doesn't look so good. He's been through worse. And we'll get through this too. I'm on my way. I copy that, Bellamy. Thanks. Bellamy, put him in private chat. No more lectures. I can't find my sister, but I do know where they are.
At the very least, he's inside of a car, which doesn't seem to be taking damage, so it should be fine. As long as he stays in the car.
No unnecessary risks. You come home safe. I got this.
Backs up into like a tree.
You can cook? You can read.
You know, I know what you're thinking, Clark. Why are all the good ones taken, right?
A good Ramsay is rare. John would be celebrated by any clan.
Yeah, he's a real catch. I'm gonna go get cleaned up.
Yeah, let me show you where to go.
Upstairs, down the hall.
Thanks.
We're getting out of here.
What? Now? Why?
I'll explain on the way to the bunker.
I already told you the bunker's not an answer. What's going on? What, did you see something out in the woods? Are the scavengers back?
Even scavengers wouldn't do to me what your people are about to.
Hey, Emori, stop. What the hell are you talking about?
They're gonna sacrifice someone to test Nightblood. Who do you think that's gonna be, huh? Clark? Raven? I'm the outsider, John, the freak trainer.
Hey, slow down.
Hey,
Slow down.
they
Emori.
don't-
Look at me. Look at me.
They're not gonna.
Breathe.
That's not how they work.
Tell me everything.
They're not just going to be like, you get in there. Fancy. How there isn't any dust, I have no idea.
Wait, take it easy. Look, we need to talk.
Quiet. There's someone here.
Why the hell is some grounder out here?
Are you okay? Can you stand?
Wait! He's mine. Son of a bitch! Get off of me! If we don't kill him now, he will kill us!
You know him?
Bayless.
She's lying. You don't know me.
You said you'd kill me! Well, guess what, Planaka? I'm gonna kill you!
Hey,
Don't move!
I feel like we've seen him
Let me
before.
go. I'll leave the food and you never have to see me again.
Is he alone?
Not usually. Where are the others?
I don't know who the hell you think I am.
Emori! You don't know what he did to me.
And you can tell me about it, but please, Emori. If he's not alone, we need to know now. Here, Murphy, take my gun. Tie him up. There's a medicine cabinet upstairs. Can I fix this? Murphy won't let him go anywhere. Will you, Murphy?
Not a chance. We're gonna have some fun.
Fine. Tie him up. But when he's done talking, the kill is mine.
Mark, what's going on? The wind shifted, the rain's blowing in. Okay, you need to find something to use for cover. There's nothing here. Like I'm blocking it from Peter as best as I can. Interpret, please. Look south. See my headlights in 2 minutes. I'm just... Bellamy, I don't see the lights. Where are you? Some minor delays. Just hang on. No, we can help. We can help.
Bellamy, what's happening?
Answer.
What minor delay?
Stuck in the mud. We'll use the winch to get me out.
Negative. Bellamy, you have no suit and I can hear the rain of the radio.
Please, just wait for the storm to pass. Is that clear? Bellamy, Peter needs help now.
You can't do that.
He can't breathe.
If you go into that storm, 3 people die.
Instead of 2, you're out of options. It's time to let go. You said you'd be here. Where the hell are you? What am I supposed to tell them?
The truth.
Sometimes that's all you can do.
Mark. Peter.
happened to you?
What? No! There's no more cops in you! Please, I can carry you!
It's too far. Mark, you won't make it.
Please, no, we won't make it here!
I am sorry, your only chance is just to wait a little longer, and when the rain stops, I can dig out.
But nothing's dying! He's dying right now! You said that you would help us!
I mean, if he's dying right now, there's nothing that he can do to stop that.
No! No!
I'm glad he didn't just push forward, just because.
You did more damage than you took.
Not enough. Not yet. Don't tell me you've never killed for revenge. Well then, I guess you're better than me, because I'm going to. But first, I'm gonna make him suffer for what he did to me and my brother. I'm gonna cut him for every time he cut me. I'm gonna make him beg the way I begged.
Emori, we're not gonna let him hurt you again.
I don't need you to protect me, Clark. I protect myself. I always have.
I understand.
Like how you do. I was cast out of my clan as an infant because of this. I was forced to steal to survive. Forced to kill. You were loved, told you were special. I was thrown away like someone's garbage. You know nothing of my pain.
No, I don't. But I do know what it feels like to think you have no choice but to kill.
You think I have a choice? If we let Bayless live, you will come back. Nothing will stop him from punishing me for leaving. If we show even the slightest hesitation, he will use it. He will say anything to survive. And the second we let our guard down, he will strike. He will kill us all. But I am not gonna let that happen, Clark. Because today, I am the commander of death.
Can't just take that title.
I only came here for the food. I scavenge so my family can eat. Please.
That's it. Find the right angle.
I'll help you out.
I love someone who was beaten and tortured by a man who thought he could control her.
I'm not that man. You can torture me all you want, and that won't change the fact.
Who's a scared child now, Bayless? For my brother. For me! Wait, what?
You'll kill him.
That's the idea.
Why don't you stay out of it and let her have this, Clark?
What if his death could save us all?
No need to worry about it being you now.
I saw the pain in your face when you aimed that gun at my head.
We're done talking.
You may not want to feel it, but it's there.
Should have pulled the trigger.
Why didn't you?
Just shut up.
You think you're a killer, but you couldn't kill me. Whatever escape from the pain you were looking for wasn't there anymore. I told you my sad story. Tell me yours. What made you like this?
Just shut up!
I think the person you were before this happened is still in there.
You're wrong.
She just walked through the fire.
Octavia! Octavia, no!
Don't do that.
No, I need this! Let it go! I need to do something! Let it go! Stop! Should kill you! Stop! Let me have this!
Why? Ugh, man, why?
Just make me feel something else.
Ugh, I don't like that. Did it have to turn into this?
Octavia.
I don't like that. No, I don't like that. Sorry. I thought that was a good scene otherwise.
Abby, are you there?
I'm here.
So was that like that Riley guy?
I have to go.
Because he lived as he died.
I failed. They're dead.
It's not your fault.
I can't protect anyone. I couldn't protect my sister.
It's my responsibility and I failed.
My mom passed out. She was there. She was in my hands.
So helpless.
And now, what is she? Is she even alive? What is she?
You didn't fail, Bellamy.
You did everything you could for her. You came to the ground for her. You can't save someone who doesn't want to be saved.
Your mother would be proud of the man you've become.
I know I am.
You floated my mother.
Still no word from Octavian.
Hey. None of us like what we're doing here. Not even to someone like him. But if this works, we survive. It's as simple as that.
But we also become Mount Weather.
I hope he survives.
Me too.
And then you can kill him.
Why would I do that?
It isn't him. Emori, who is he?
Someone other than me was going into that oven.
Now that's a survivor's move.
Well, he was saying, like, it's not me, or whatever, I don't know. Jeez. Mori, Jesus. Alrighty, well that was The 100, Season 4, Episode 7. Yeah, I feel bad for Bellamy. He wanted to save someone, couldn't. It's just the harsh reality sometimes. Shit. I'm lost for words. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.